Ow. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I've had a day. I've had a week actually. I feel like this video is like doomed to fail. I sat down to do this video. Obviously I've not been on YouTube for a while, so I treated myself to some new equipment, new lights, new mic, etc, etc. I had filmed this entire video a couple of days ago. Went to play it back and there was no sound. The mic was broken. My brand new mic did not work. I mean, it's probably my own fault because I should have tested it first. But we're not going to talk about it. And then also, I tried to film this earlier on in the day. I got halfway through filming the video, looked at my viewfinder and I wasn't recording. I was halfway through an entire video and I was not recording. So I've had a day. I don't know what to say. But hi, on a more positive note, we have a haul. Been a long time coming and I just wanted to get something up and out there. I've missed doing this, so I want to sit down and do a little haul. So I've basically been shopping for stuff that I am missing in my wardrobe at the moment. I keep all of my out of season stuff in the loft. So if it's winter, all my summer stuff is in the loft in a suitcase, and then I'll rotate it like throughout the year. I bought all my summer stuff down from the loft and I cleared it all out, got rid of all the stuff I didn't want, and I also got rid of loads of stuff from my winter stuff that I didn't want. So I sort of like refreshed it and then popped out. And then when I was looking, I was thinking, do you know what, like I'm missing so many basic pieces that you just like should have. Really been on a desperate hunt for jeans for a really long time. I really struggled to find jeans that I like, well, A, that I like, and B, that actually fit me. I'm quite short but I'm not petite, if that makes sense, so when I order from the petite section it just doesn't work for me. And then I was missing really basic tops as well that I needed for every day really, and for uni as well. I was really struggling wearing like the same kind of tops to uni every day because I didn't have anything else. This is basically like a wardrobe refresh, filling the gaps in my wardrobe kind of haul. And then after I've done these, I have got like a basics haul coming up, and then after that I'm going to start with my spring summer sort of content. So in this haul I've got a mixture of different tops. I've got some jumpsuits, well, a jumpsuit, lots of different trousers, and I do actually have some beauty as well, which is nice. So I'm just gonna get straight into it. I need to go and collect my pile from when I actually filmed it earlier. Right, so first thing, if anyone knows me, they know I love a baggy t-shirt. I wear baggy stuff all the time. I'm a baggy gal through and through. I love baggy t-shirts. I wear them with jumpsuits, I wear them with jeans, cargos, shorts, rolled up, love it. So first things first, I usually will go the next size up with my t-shirts unless they say that they're oversized already, then I'll stick to my own size. So I have stuck to my own size with all of these. So first one is just plain black. It's a boxy kind of shape, oversized, plain at the front, and then you turn it around. Ta-da! This really reminds me of a brand that's just come out of a collection like really similar to this, and this is like a fraction of the price for a very similar kind of vibe. It is kind of grey and motley on the actual writing, but it's in like a bubble writing, and it says, be the energy you want to attract. I think we can all take some advice from that. I saw someone wearing this with some army cargos, but they were grey army cargos, so they really went well with this, and some chunky trainers, and I loved it. That's why I bought it. I was hunting for it and I found it. I literally live in oversized t-shirts 24/7. like I just feel like you can't go wrong. So the next two that I got were white ones. This one I kind of got with the imagination that you could sort of like turn it around, if that makes sense. Like I don't necessarily want to have this on the front all the time. It's just a plain sort of like white t-shirt, but it has this on the front, so it's obviously like a statue marble kind of thing in grey, and then it is completely plain on the back. Because the necks are not too dissimilar at the front or back, you could literally just swap this around, and then you could have the plain on the front and then the picture on the back if you wanted to, which I probably would do, not all the time but sometimes. Obviously I just really like having cool stuff on the back, but sometimes you do want it on the front, so I like that you can sort of do both with this. So this next top again is white, but it is in a really strange but amazing material. So it's mainly polyester, but it's 5% spandex. I've never seen that in a t-shirt before, or like a black oversized t-shirt, but it's really stretchy, really soft. It's really strange. I wish you could feel this, but this is the most oversized out of all three that I've got. So it is a plain white really, and then it's got Brooklyn, New York City on the front, and then it's completely plain on the back. I do feel like this one, if you had some little shorts on underneath, you could wear this as a t-shirt dress. The other two probably not, but this one I reckon you probably could if you're going to wear like some nice boots, some little shorts, definitely. But I did get this more of the idea to sort of tuck into some jeans, you know, sort of like tuck one side or roll underneath the bra with a blazer, that kind of thing. That's sort of what I imagined this for. So I love that. Again, just basics that you can literally wear with anything. Like all three of them t-shirts you could wear with so many different things, and because they're still kind of plain and you could wear them both ways, you can get away with wearing them so many different times in so many different ways. So I'm about to show you two tops which you've probably seen so many different times when you've been browsing on Shein, but I wanted to try them out myself, and I do like them, and I feel like they keep popping up, so I need to try them. That's what I tell myself anyway when I add to cart. So it is this brown ribbed short sort of capped sleeve crop top that says Colorado on the front, little mountains. You've probably seen this everywhere, but I really liked it. I thought it would look nice with my army cargos that I've got, and it'd be like sort of really basic. And again, I mean, you can literally apply this to anything that you own, but you can swap it round, and then it's a really nice little basic top with that on the back, so you can literally apply this to anything that you're gonna buy. But the next top I got, again, is something you've probably seen 100 times over, but I think it's really universal. Is that the right word? Universal? That you could wear it with loads of things basically. But it is a little halter neck crop top, and it's black, and it just says Chicago on the front in green. Why do I look like a ghost? I did buy this with the thought in my head that it was going to go with this motorsports leather jacket that I've got from PLT a couple of days ago, and it's got green on it, and I think that would look really good. I also really want to get some green trainers because I feel like I have so many different green things, but I don't have any green trainers. Right, so the next piece I've got here is kind of going against the whole haul. It is sort of like more of a trendy piece, and I try to steer away from trendy pieces at the moment because I feel like if they're really trending, they're probably going to be out of style really, really fast, which means you buy something, you enjoy it a couple of times, and then you can't keep re-wearing it because you feel like it's out of fashion, so you end up selling it, which is the vicious cycle that I keep doing to myself, which I really need to stop. But it is one of them. I don't really know what these are called. I just call them boob tops because they've got boobs on them. But it's got the little sort of polka dot old-fashioned style. It is long sleeve, and it's long line as well, sort of like full length. It's not cropped or anything like that. Only disappointing thing is it's completely plain on the back, which is so boring. It would have been cool if it was on the back as well, but I mean, I didn't pay a lot for it, so I can't really complain. So the next thing I picked up, actually when it's turned up, is completely different to what it looks like on the website. So you know when Shein does one item in loads and loads of different colours, but they take one photo and then they Photoshop that same photo for all the different colours. So it's like the same photo, but it's been photoshopped blue, it's been photoshopped red. So that's basically what's happened to me here. I ordered this in a nice like beige neutral colour, and it's turned up and it's like a pinky brown. It's really strange, I don't like it, and I don't actually like the fit on me either. So it is a knitted little top. It's got a square neck, but when I wear it, it literally stretches right out. I don't know why. I think it's probably because of the gals. But long sleeve, knitted, it is cropped, and it does have some details just on the middle there that you can see, and then it's plain on the back. I was just sort of imagining this with loads of different things: jeans, joggers, shorts, trousers, cargos, anything. Like this would literally go with anything. I don't dislike the colour, it's just not what I thought I was buying. I probably wouldn't have bought it if I knew it was this colour, so, but it is really nice, and this would definitely go with loads of different things, and they did have it in loads of other colours as well. They had it in black, white, all that sort of stuff. Okay, last and final top I hate. The style of it I don't mind. Obviously I bought it, I liked it when I looked at it online, but when it's turned up, it is in the most disgusting fabric I've ever experienced in my whole entire existence of being. It's one of them materials that you can just tell has got a lot of plastic in it. You know them really itchy fabrics that just really itch, which I would not expect because it's a nice chunky like knitted top. I don't really understand, but it's going back. So it is a black knitted long sleeve top. It's got a lovely little collar there and a split. It's ribbed like this. It does have a slit on the arm there, and it does have a slit at the side. This is how you can tell there is loads of plastic in your clothes. That is crazy. But you can see in the try on clip as well that I'm not a fan. It like slits at the sides and it literally makes me look like I'm like busting open in the top. Like it looks like the top's like busting open, like it doesn't fit me. It's not nice. I was trying to convince myself that I liked it, and I don't know why I do that because it's quite obvious that I'm not a fan. Okay, so that is all of the tops. I'm going to move on to the jumpsuit that I've got, and then I'm going to do all my bottoms. So I know it's coming into summer now, but it's still chilly. The UK is not hot, so long sleeves still exist in the summer and in the spring 1000%. So it's got a little tiny lip for the neck there, and then it's got a zip that goes all the way down. It's in like a nice ribbed material, quite stretchy but nothing crazy. Goes straight down, and then obviously it's just a straight leg as well. Perfect length for me. Obviously them sort of like stretchy materials you can sort of like adjust to yourself, but it is really good. I wore this at the weekend actually because I went to Alton Towers, so I wore it the entire day to be comfortable, and it was so comfortable. It was really nice. The only awkward thing was sitting in Alton Towers with my boobs out on the toilet, because that's just what you gotta do when you're wearing a jumpsuit, and it's just 10 times worse when you've got to do it in public. But I love this. This is really nice. You just can't go wrong with stuff like this. You can wear it with all sorts of different jackets and turn it into a completely different outfit. You could even wear this with heels, you could wear this with boots, loads of different jackets, blazers, coats, etc. So I love that. Right, so I have 4 different types of trousers. So 2 jeans, 1 cargos, and then 1 pair of like leathery trousers. So I'm going to start with the jeans because I've been on a hunt for jeans for the longest time ever. Like I was kind of saying at the beginning of the haul, I am only 5'3", so I'm not very tall. So all of the jeans, all cargos, are usually too long for me. Sometimes I can get away with it with like a big chunky trainer, but most of the time they're too long for me. I cannot even shop on PLT for bottoms because it's just like this much longer than my leg. Like it's just ridiculous. I'm not petite enough to shop in the petite section, if that makes sense. So petite is obviously for length, but it's also for your waist as well. So I don't really necessarily have like a petite waist, I'm just short, so I can't shop petite either because I have to get 3 sizes up my normal size just to get it to fit. So it's not it. So Shein is quite good with sizes for trousers, so even though they are still a little bit too long, they're usually not that much longer, so I can turn them up, take them up myself. One of the perks of being in the fashion uni is that I can do that myself now. I only ever go for like a wide leg trouser or wide leg jean or mum jean sometimes, depending on how it fits, but basically a baggy jean. Always high-waisted. I'm not confident enough for low-waisted, and nobody is getting mid-rise. Who even wears mid-rise? That is, for me, the most uncomfortable, weird length ever. But if you're a mid-rise girl, you go, but I cannot high-waisted always. So this is the perfect shade of denim for me. I hate really light denim. I hate really dark denim. Sometimes dark denim if they're like really vintagey, but it's usually got to be like a mid-wash denim. So obviously standard jeans goes down here, and then you've got quite a big knee rip here, so it does sort of gape open there, and then you've got a wide leg here, and then on the other side I think there's just one small rip. Yeah, so you've just got a kind of tiny little rip there, and then it's plain on that leg. I don't really go for jeans that don't have rips in them often, just because they're not really my thing, but I like these a lot and they fit really nicely. I do feel like Shein jeans sometimes give me a camel toe. Does anybody else get that? Like, it's baggy around that area. Might just be me, but basically these don't do that, so love that. So the next pair that I got are very similar to the ones I just showed you, but they're a tinsy bit lighter, but again still within that sort of colour that I quite like. So again, standard up the top, and then you go down, there's a bit of a rip here, and then you've got a knee rip, and then it goes down into the wide leg bottom there. And then on the other side there's just, I don't think that's quite a knee rip, I think that's more like a thigh rip, but yeah, this has got a tiny bit more rips than the other one, but you can wear them just as much. It's just a shame when all of these little white bits start to break and it's just like a hole and no threads. I hate that. That can't be helped. So love these. I've really been wanting some jeans for a very long time, and I think I finally found some that I really like. I ordered this one pair of jeans from PLT and I absolutely loved them, but they were just miles too big for me, and I can wear them with 1 pair of heels. I've got 1 pair of heels that are just high enough that I can wear them without it scraping the floor, so they're literally in my wardrobe just for the one occasion that I can wear these heels with them jeans. So the next pair I'm going to show you is actually a pair of leather trousers. So I only ever had like leather leggings, so you know them sort of like tight leather leggings that everyone sort of wears or used to wear. I've only ever had those. I've never had like a good pair of like leather trousers. I've had these like leather look jeans from River Island once, like years ago, but never had a pair like this, so I was really excited when I saw them, and I do love them. The waist is a tiny bit too small for me, I'm not gonna lie, when I tried them on, but it's extremely stretchy and I can get into them like quite comfortably. It's just like a little bit of a squeeze, but I had just had dinner when I tried these on, so I'm taking that into consideration. They just go down like this into quite a wide leg trouser, so literally it's just a straight piece of material, but they are really structured like jeans. Obviously you've got the belt loops, front pockets, back pockets, all that sort of stuff, a zip and silver button. But yeah, I love these. I think you could wear these with so many different things. I feel like leather is more of a wintry sort of thing in terms of trousers, but you could definitely wear leather in the evenings in the summer, I think. Like I wouldn't necessarily wear like these leather trousers in the daytime in spring, summer, but I would in the evening, sort of with heels, wedges, that kind of thing. They are quite loud when I was walking, you know, that sort of like shell material when you walk in those. It's not ideal, but I love these very much, and they were quite affordable from what I can remember. I mean, all of this stuff was really affordable, which is why I'm ordering from there quite a bit recently, because that's all your student gal can afford. We are down to the very last clothing piece, and then I'm going to do a couple different beauty makeup bits, and then that's it really. So I have got this one pair of army cargos that are from Shein, but they're in like a jean material, so I don't actually own any cargos that are in like a trousery material. So when I saw these I was in love. So this is the army print. I've got more of like a traditional army print, so it's sort of like more blotchy, where this is a bit more abstract, which I really like. But it's got the belt loops, obviously waistband, front pockets, no back pockets, but it does have front pockets which are real, and then it just goes down into a straight leg trouser, and it's got one pocket either side. I love these. I think these are so nice. I did actually wear them to Chris Brown, so I can pop the photo up here. I love these, and so I can stop wearing my, well, I say stop wearing, I can stop wearing them so much, my old cargos, and start to break these out a little bit more. So I've got a couple different beauty bits to show you. The only downside is that because I've technically filmed this haul already, and obviously the mic wasn't on, I have used these products now and I've thrown away the packaging. So everything I'm going to show you doesn't have packaging on anymore because I've thrown it away because I started using it because I thought my video was fine, but it wasn't. So you'll just have to bear in mind that obviously this did come in packaging, quite nice packaging as well actually. I am planning on doing a full like She Glam haul, like a full face of Shein makeup in the next couple of weeks maybe, but you have to let me know in the comments whether that's something that you're actually gonna want to see. I definitely want to try that out after trying out these products because I am shocked. I'm shook with how good these products are considering how much they cost. So I definitely want to do sort of like a full face trying out everything, so let me know in the comments if you do want to see that. So the first thing I picked up was actually a makeup tool rather than makeup. Obviously these have been floating around TikTok, whatever, but I had a little look on TikTok shop and I think it was a pack of 3 was going to cost me like £8 or something, which is not a lot, but a pack of 2 of these little face puffs from Shein was like £2. £2, and you can tell I've been using this like every day. I love it. I don't know how I went without it. You know when you start using something you think to yourself, how on earth did I survive without this before? These are so cute and they're so soft. Obviously I don't know if you can wash these. I don't know. You might have to just sort of like spray them and get like the residue off, but you could definitely just get like a couple packs of these because I think they were £2, I'm not gonna lie, and they're amazing. The next thing that I got to go along with that is actually a pressed powder. Pressed powder? Loose powder. Well, actually it's both. So I've never actually had a loose powder before, so I wanted to try one out before I sort of splurged on like an expensive one because I didn't know if it's going to be something that I like. Can we just take a minute for this packaging as well? It's got like a shiny bit here. It says She Glam on it, which is obviously the name of their brand. It's got a pressed powder at the top and then a loose powder at the bottom, so it's like a combo of 2. There is a really nice mirror at the top, and then I went for the translucent shade because I'm not confident enough to sort of try like colours. You know how people have like the banana-y sort of ones? I don't know how to use that yet. So I've got the pressed powder at the top, and then you open it up at the bottom and then you've got your loose powder. I love this. I can't do my makeup without this anymore, and it really brightens under my eye as well. So I obviously use a little bit more of a lighter concealer under my eyes than I do to the rest of my face, but this really helps brighten. And I do have quite deep under eyes, which I'm hoping to get fixed soon, but for the time being it doesn't look like it in this but it does sort of fill that out for me most of the time. So I love this, and it was really, really affordable. The next thing that I got was actually something that I've been wanting for a really long time, and I just haven't ever got round to do it before. So once I find like a shade of something that I really like, I usually stick to it quite often, unless it's like a lip colour. I will switch up a lip colour fairly often, but it'll be some sort of shade of like nude or brown. It's not very adventurous, but I've been wearing the same shade of blush since I started wearing makeup, and it's like an orangey kind of colour. So this is the shade of blush that I wear now. So it's like a peachy colour. It's literally called Life's a Peach. It's like a peachy orangey colour. So I basically wanted a liquid blush, or like a cream blush in the same colour that I could put on, and then I could just top the powder up over the top, if that makes sense. So I found this one. So they have hundreds of shades of this. It was really hard to just pick like one, but I just wanted to try it out first. I didn't want to sort of buy it and then hate it. So it is so cool. It's like a frosted glass. I'm pretty sure this is glass, if not really sturdy plastic, but it's sort of like a hexagon shape. It's got gold around it. The packaging is so amazing. Like, I'm shocked for the amount that this cost me. It's ridiculous. Like, this is on par with some of the really expensive brands that I've got in there. The applicator for this is a bit strange. I've never seen like a liquid blush before like this, but it has like a sponge. So basically inside here is all of the liquid, and then it's got a bit of a tray, so you have to tip it upside down to get the product into the tray, and then you dip this into the tray, and it is amazing. It lasts on the cheeks really, really long, and it's not shiny, so it's not like you put it on and it's like, oh my god, that's really like glittery or shiny. It's really perfect and matte, but still has a bit of life to it. So I love that, and I got it in the shade Float On. Random. So the next two things that I got were lip products. So this has shocked me so much because it really reminds me of a different brand. It's got really, really similar packaging. So it is like a frosted glass, very similar to the vibe of this one. It is like a neutral kind of beige kind of lid, and then it says She Glam on it, and then this is a liquid lipstick. So this is what the applicator looks like. It is hard to pick the shades from the photos online, but I tend to look at the reviews because a lot of people do swatches on their hands and you can actually see the colour. So the colour I got is Sugar, and it's just like a really nice brown colour. And this, I've never felt like a formula like this before. It's not drying. I have the Kylie Cosmetic like versions of this, and I do feel like they dry out a smidge and they kind of crack, where these literally feel like velvety. Like, it literally feels like velvet on my lips, which is crazy considering how much this cost me. Crazy. The last thing, which I've probably been using the most and I have no idea why, is a lip jelly, which is kind of like a lip oil, lip gloss kind of thing, but the lid for this is like a velvet touch lid. I don't know if you've ever felt like a velvet touch lid, but they feel so good. The colour I got is Jelly Wow, which is kind of like a pinky colour, but to be honest, when you do put it over your lips, it doesn't give off much colour. So say for example you do like a no makeup day, you could put this on and it's basically like a oily gloss that you put on your lips that makes it look really, really nice and shiny, but without actually putting any lipstick on. Doesn't leave like any residue. It's really, really nice. And I've also been putting this over the top of my lipstick, so I'd put this on over the top of this if I wanted, instead of wanting like a matte lip. If I put this on over the top, then it makes it shiny. So this has literally been in all of my bags recently. I love it, and it smells and tastes exactly like strawberries. Like, no joke, it smells and tastes amazing. I definitely want to do like a full face, like trying loads of different products from She Glam, but you have to let me know if that's something that you want to see, but I definitely am going to do that regardless. So that is everything that I got. So that's basically me filling gaps in my wardrobe, things that I were missing. I'm so excited that I found some jeans finally. Obviously, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me. But hopefully another video will be coming very, very soon. So if you do want to see that, then stick around. And thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.